a roguelike game that came out like 2 months ago. I've had my eye on it for a bit, so we'll see how it is. Heading out. We'll do an empty slot, of course. There's 4 acts. My name is not Jackie, believe it or not. That is not my name. My name, we'll just do Burr as a name. Yeah, the game has no menu whatsoever. My phone's going off. Okay. Difficulty level. There's narrative, balanced, and challenge. We'll just do balanced since we've never played. Don't need to make it too hard. We only have 1 car. We'll just do next. Heading Out is a game about a road trip. Listening to the radio is an essential part of it. Your answers will help us customize the radio broadcast and make the experience more personal for you. If you don't want the radio host to discuss issues you find sensitive, choose random answers. Thanks and have fun. First love. Still last. She's out there. Relationship status. Single, in a relationship. In a relationship and having an affair. Widowed, hopelessly in love with someone who doesn't love me. Divorced. In a relationship. Okay, this game's getting personal with me. Greatest regret, betrayed of loved ones, a moment of cowardice, that one night, giving up on my dream, hurting someone who didn't deserve it, lying when the truth was important. I don't have any of these regrets. Right? I don't have any of these. This game is already getting crazy on me. I guess, like... I'm not giving up on my dream, because if I was giving up on my dream, I wouldn't be streaming video games right now. I'll just say... a moment of cowardice is my biggest regret. Because one time when I was... one of my biggest regrets in life is when I was staying in Las Vegas for a family reunion. And my family was like, let's go see the Grand Canyon today. Because it was only a few hours away. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Maybe it's because I was too much of a coward. So that's one of my biggest regrets, not going to see the Grand Canyon when I could have. Let's see. Serious Sim. Sabretooth. Presents.
There's speed. A blinding glare. A car crash. The final roar of an engine dying. The pain. Then you die.
Oh.
You wake up in your car. That dream again. The accident. It felt so real. The phantom pain of every fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself, snapping you back to reality. Dean Spencer's familiar voice drowns out the sound of your heart pounding.
As the Canadian Civil War enters a critical phase, the U.S. government decided today
How'd they
to
know I was
close
Canadian?
the Mexican border to minimize the...
The news is disturbing,
What?
but also somehow comforting. You've heard it before.
What did
But
Quebec
there's
do?
no time for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer and closer. You take a deep breath. Focus. There are 2 things you know for sure. First, you need to run. Never slow down. Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you, and once they catch you, well, that's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive. The legendary... what's their name again? Never mind that now. That's your goal. Now, run.
Alberta would not survive by themselves. Just saying. What are we doing? Outrun your fears. Use RT, LT to accelerate and brake. Okay. We have to outrun our fears. Use L and R to steer. I drifted by accident. What is this? Run away, do not stop, do not turn back. Pretty good song, yeah. Let me know if the game is too loud as well. I can lower it. Don't want to hit anybody. If we get copyright, we get copyright. My YouTube Let's Play ain't monetized yet. It'll be fine. I'm like 89 subs away from getting it monetized. Guys, subscribe to the Let's Play channel. It almost gets ad revenue. It's like 80 subs away from ad revenue. Become part of the change. Avoid obstacles with collisions and collisions with other cars. Okay, I can do that. Exclamation mark VODs. Exclamation mark junk. I think exclamation mark Let's Play should also link to it as well. If Kat wants to do that, she can. Can I not go faster than 80 miles an hour? Detour? Question mark? Oh, I get to choose which way we go. Fear's catching up to us. It says to go slow. It says no entrance, but who's gonna stop us? The cops, I guess, are gonna stop us. Nah, fuck that. Cops ain't gonna stop us. To rotate the camera, use R. I hate rotating the camera. That really messes me up. We can lose them. We can lose them. We've played LA Noire. We've played a lot of LA Noire for 30 hours. You ran away. Take a deep breath. Dude, I'm running from the cops.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never deserved. The whole city's in a state of fucking paralysis because this chick just made the grandest entrance of her life. And I don't care that you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words. She's like a jackalope. The interstate jackalope.
What?
Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Hear that, American Press Association? You should hire me. Actually, no, don't. Oh, a cookie! Guys, I just found a cookie. Been looking for you for a week, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, mother of God. That's delicious. It's like tasting sunshine. Shut the fuck up, Chirpwood. I'm tasting sunshine.
The Rainbow Revolution? Alright, I don't like that lady. That lady kind of seems like an ass. Run away from the city. Achievement unlocked. Average speed 76. Revives were perfect. Style 65. My fame level was 1. Continue the journey.
You stopped by the side of the road trying to calm your breath. They didn't get you. Not this time. What did that girl nickname you? The interstate jackalope? You're leaving everything behind, but you wish you didn't have to renounce it all. Cherish some memories, like that of your first love. It still lasts.
What up, Faye? Listen, Faye, I have a YouTube video idea that I need to commit to. And it's not really like a big idea. It's just a simple little video. But this game has been on my backlog as well for a while. So I was like, might as well just get it out. Did Kat die? What the fuck he mean like that? I don't know, man. She's right there. I'm looking at her. She's on her PC. She sneezed. Bless you. What timing on that sneeze? You're seeing a ghost? Damn. A ghost put together my portable AC then. Don't you mean feet log? No, exclamation mark August Faye. Give me money and you can get a vote in my backlog of games. And you're still together.
Not many people have that. Sometimes you can't believe how lucky you are. You just wish you could be together right now. You fire up the engine.
Move out. Matt, that would be incredible. You just wake up, all your shit's done. Oh, wow, the dishes are done. That's awesome. Oh, wow, somebody unloaded the dishwasher for me? Holy shit. And my apartment's vacuumed? Oh my god, that was going to take like 45 minutes just to start because I didn't want to do it. Who would do such a thing? I lost $2.94. Gas is very cheap here. Your journey starts here. This is your goal. The best racer alive is waiting for you. Your fear is chasing you. Don't let it reach you. My fear is chasing me. You are in a new city. Press down on the D-pad to explore to unlock additional city actions. Fetch quest to reward you for reaching a certain city. I need a favor. I owe you $9 if you take this to Bloomington, Illinois. You can repair your car, rest, and buy items in cities. Most cities don't have all these options available at once. Traveling takes time and costs money. You can encounter different things on your way. Story events, radio broadcast, road races. When ready, choose your next destination by selecting a road with the L stick and press an A on the route. Use R to move the camera. Can we like zoom in a little bit? Yeah, zoom in a little bit. I'm getting a call and I'm afraid to pick it up. Give me a second. It was a bot. I said hello and they were like, hello, my name is insert bot name here from some random thing. Thanks for hanging out, sheep. Enjoy your day. I will be here for a while. I will be here for a while. LaSalle, Illinois, or Indianapolis, Indiana? Well, going through Indiana means we might have to see Gary, Indiana. And no offense to Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana is dog shit. This is 238 miles. This is 164. But there's 2 radio broadcasts. Can I see what these are? Can I see what all of these are? There's a radio broadcast and 2 little things. Let's go to LaSalle, Illinois. US 80 to LaSalle, Illinois. I guess that's where we're gonna go. You can control your speed on the map. Press RT to accelerate. Watch your fuel costs. It'll grow as you raise your speed on the map. Bro, oh my god, it's so expensive to exist. Hold LT to stop and hide from the police. I thought, like, I would be racing.
You're listening to Rainbow Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station with your favorite host, me, Riley. I'm like the best host there is. For real. How do I know that?
Also, ads are starting
All
soon.
the others will bore you to death. Oh, we're going to have a good time together. We can talk about anything. There's only one rule. No bullshit. So get ready. Mama's going to pull your guts out and feed them to the chihuahua. It's time for a revolution, assholes.
Is Gary, Indiana on that as the worst city? Gary, Indiana is my go-to shit city. I need a joke. I go Gary, Indiana. It's literally #1. Yeah, fuck Gary, Indiana. Take care of your focus or you might fall asleep behind the wheel. Plan your rest in cities ahead. I won't lie to you. This is kind of a glimpse from the road, old Nazi.
When you decide to give the kind-looking older gentleman a lift, you expected a nice chat to chase away the fatigue. What you got is a drunken space program veteran complaining about Jews and racial purity, with an unmistakable Nazi tattoo on his forearm. Misunderstanding your silence as encouragement, the grandpa tells you about his past in the NSDAP and his post-war relocation to the U.S. He then falls into deep slumber.
Nobody likes Gary, Indiana. Fuck your parents' hometown. Is it Gary, Indiana? I could rob him? Fuck him.
There's only one place fit for Nazis. The dustbin of history.
Fuck this guy. Guys, we just robbed and marked and dumped on the side of the road a Nazi. How does that make you feel? I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. Clip it. Moment it. Hell yeah, brother. We don't got no time for no name Nazis. We have $28 now. You're leaving Indiana and entering Illinois. That's awful. We left Gary, Indiana. What do we got next? A glimpse from the road, nuclear shelter.
They said the shelters were necessary for our protection, but in reality, they were built to keep us in constant fear and to ramp up defense spending. Today, they're nothing but empty, long-forgotten monuments to the Great War that never was.
What's up, Fiona?
Yet terrorized the entire generation. This one, however, has been converted into a store, or maybe a treasure trove.
Okay. Hope you're doing good, Fiona. You're going to Chicago for a concert. It was 1 a.m. and your stoner hippie friend that was driving us stopped in Gary and in Hammond to ask people on the street for directions at 1 a.m. I feel like I was close to death that night. You were in Gary, Indiana at 1 a.m.? The only thing, like, Gary, Indiana seems like that place where you drive by, and since there's nothing to do in the city, there's just people, like, out on their lawn looking into nothing, like they're cracked heads. Like, they're just like, you drive by, and they just look at you slowly, like, you know, a zombie.
The shabby sign out front didn't exactly inspire hope, but now you have to admit it was
That's what
pretty
it seems
accurate.
like Gary, Indiana.
The girl
like.
running the business does indeed seem to have it all.
Buy speed, buy a repair kit, buy speed and a repair kit. I'll buy both of them since I robbed that Nazi. I robbed that Nazi so we can afford it. I thought this game would have a lot more driving. Maybe that's like the races that you need to do. We can go to, guys, we can go to Tomoa, Wisconsin. We could go to Blooming, Illinois, or we could go to Des Moines, Iowa. I don't know about you guys, but Des Moines seems like an awful place. A glimpse from the road, the best fertility clinic in town.
You stop to stretch your legs and suddenly you find yourself in the middle of a conflict. The situation is dynamic, but you gather this much. A husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particularly vicious pastor, supported by his most fervent followers, decide to let the pair know what they think about their happy moment.
Am I right, fellas? Reputation. Let them know what you think in return. Don't get involved. My reputation goes up.
You jump out of the car and get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him, though. Words are enough to shut him up.
What's vitro? In vitro isn't God's ways. What's vitro? I almost beat up a priest. Don't know about you guys, but that's pretty awesome if you ask me. You gained positive reputation. Increasing your reputation will make people in cities more likely to help you and unlock occasional story choices. It's 3:10 p.m. We have to get all the way down there, though. So we're going to go to Iowa for cheap meth. Implanting a fertilized egg in the uterus. Oh. I'll say, like, it's their body, it's their choice. Like, if that's what someone wants to do with their egg and their sperm, cool. A highway patrol wants you to pull over. You can either obey and hope they don't recognize you or surprise them by trying to escape, making the chase easier to win. Run. Oh, shoot. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Opponents 1. Escape the police chase. All right, we can do that. Route US 80, Illinois. Is this The Boys of Summer by Don Henley? Survive the chase until the song ends. The song is 2.5 minutes long. Alright, guys, it's focus time. Outdistance the police, use detours, and break the barriers. I don't want to break anything. That someone has to fix it. I wasn't made to be a criminal. I wasn't made to be a criminal, man. A detour close by. That means we have a detour coming up. Pretty sure it's the detour straight ahead. This is just like Sonic Adventure 2. Catch that president. Sonic Adventure 2 is still the worst game of all time.
Let's try the pit maneuver. Give me some space, boys.
I still don't think there's a worse game than Sonic Adventure 2. Like, I've played Redfall, and I think that is a pretty bad game. But you can't tell me. I'm being arrested. Gain speed and distance from the police. Oh god, I'm getting arrested.
Watch out, guys. He's leaving the county.
If you were a criminal, what would be your specialty crime? If I was a criminal, what's like the most useful crime? Killing bad guys? What's up, Kagura? Don't smash me for being right. I've said it before, and I'll always say it some more. Sonic doesn't have any good games.
No MD, but judging by his driving, the guy's a fruitcake.
We've escaped the police.
Dispatch, we've lost him.
Great skills.
The headquarters of California's KCDQ-FM is still occupied by the famed radio host J.C. Leonard.
Killing
As
dictators.
previously reported, Leonard has stormed the KCDQ building, locked himself inside the studio, and has been broadcasting a vulgar comedy show called Meltdown FM. Guns were initially reported, but we have not been able to confirm if Leonard has taken hostages or if the police are involved. In recent years, J.C. Leonard has become one of the most popular radio personalities in the country, awarded with 2 Golden Microphone Awards.
Yeah.
He disappeared from public life 3 weeks ago after an on-air mental breakdown during which he confessed to drug abuse, pornography addiction, sodomy, marital infidelity, and hatred towards dogs.
Hatred towards dogs. Is that a crime? Is it illegal to hate dogs? I've never been to an IRL food fight, no. My style wasn't that good. It was mediocre. Listen, I think dogs are pretty cool, but like, you know, I ain't losing my mind. You gain the next fame level. Increasing your fame level lets you race for higher rewards and unlock occasional story choices. You've escaped the police chase. Bro, I'm poor though. Maybe it's time to change your ride. What's up, something thing? How are you doing?
Are you a little scared mouse? Or are you a man? That's what I thought. Now prove it.
Are you a Sigma
Buy a
Alpha?
muscle.
Skibbity Riz Ohio toilet?
My Taipan. Own the road.
Mewin? Still don't know. I don't even remember what Mewin means. Are you in Gary, Indiana? Well, don't worry. If you're in Gary, Indiana, call us now and we will report you to the closest bridge that you can jump off of. My car's in good condition still. We have a new talk. We're gonna... A glimpse from the road, a family dinner. Sigma these nuts. Sigma these nuts.
The thirst makes the drive unbearable. Fortunately, there's a ranch just ahead. You get out of the car, approach the house, and call out. No answer. But the door is slightly ajar.
We don't break into people's houses. That's one thing. That's not my criminal specialty. We were talking about what crimes we'd be good at. I would not be good at breaking and entering. I would, like, get in and see, like, a family photo and be like, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm stealing from these people.
Quietly, you get inside. The kitchen's right there. Tap water never tasted better. And then, the odor hits your senses. It's musty and gut-wrenching. You slowly turn around and see them.
They're dead, Kagura.
Must have been sitting here for days. You gag and try not to vomit as you run outside, gasping for air.
Call the police and leave. Bury them and leave. Just leave. Tap water? You don't drink tap water? Burglary is the break-in and entering into the dwelling of another at nighttime with the intent to commit a felony. I have no intents to commit a felony. What happens if it's morning? Do I not get arrested? Call the police. We're already wanted. Bury them. I got a credit card statement. I have to pay my credit card. Just leave. We lose reputation. We'll bury them and then leave. We got to get our reputation up, but we wasted 2 hours. And it's 8 o'clock, and we need to get to the city to rest. You would call the police. We're already a wanted criminal. We can't call the police, because then we'll get arrested for reporting the dead family. And we might get in trouble. We might get in trouble for this. You actually want to play this game? Have you heard of this game before this stream? Or does the 5 minutes have you seen make you want to play? A glimpse from the road, super. Super.
Stopping by the smoking crater, you expected to find a space rock, not a bruised teenager in a tattered cape.
What the
The
fuck?
girl smiles dimly. This may sound odd, but I need to use your car battery, she mumbles with a strong Irish accent.
You never heard of this game? Hey, Falcus. Huh?
Before you manage to collect your thoughts, the girl stands up, brushes past you, pops the hood and touches the battery connectors. In exchange, for what exactly? She offers you some rest or a golden coin. Your choice.
Car condition goes down, max focus. $10, but my car condition still goes down because she used the battery. We've already robbed a Nazi, but we could get $10 from this. What's up, Lodima? She can offer me rest by giving me the sweet embrace of another human being that I can rest upon and rest your shoulder on. Have you ever had a shoulder to cry on? You ever heard of that statement? You just need a shoulder to cry on. This is that moment because I'm alone and wanted by the police and I already had to bury a dead family a couple hours ago. I have that shoulder to rest on. My car condition goes down, though. No, it sounds like you're a loser. You should probably get some friends. I'm kidding. I joke. This game makes no sense. Calling the police would help them get the crime and solve it, so put the family at ease of a crime that was committed on them. I mean, put the family at ease. They're already dead, so, like, who cares? They're already dead. It's like what I say. When I die, just throw me in a river. You know, like, who cares? Just bury me next to a tree or something. I don't know. I'll be dead. Just make sure I'm really dead and not, like, faking it for content. Be like, hey, Burr, you actually dead? Hey, there's taco night. Don't meet your heroes. No, you should definitely meet Keanu Reeves. We'll take the coin. My car condition has went down, but I have $24. It's like the real world. No car. If your car condition falls to 0, your fear will catch up and end your run. Use repair actions in cities or various repair items to keep your car from breaking down. My funeral, Faye will be in charge of my funeral. I'm expecting open casket. You guys can send roses to the given address when the time has come. I do also like lilacs. Lilacs are quite nice. I feel like they really keep the scene alive, you know. Okay, so we can go to Albert Lea, Minnesota. We have Omaha, Nebraska, and we have Kansas City, Missouri. You know, I always hate Kansas City because it's in 2 states. Cheapest you can get is cremation with no services. My dad got cremated. I always like to say my dad would be super disappointed, or like he's rolling over in the river that we threw him in, but it was his ashes that we spread in a river, so, or like a lake. So like once that part of the story comes out, people are like, ah, that's not that funny. Kagura, I don't know what those are. You're speaking a different language. Matthew, I would expect nothing less. Give me a big old sloppy second. I need a favor. I'll owe you $11 if you take this to Nashville, Tennessee. Bro, I can't get to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm sorry. I can't do that. That Nashville, Tennessee is way too far. You lived in VA. $1,000 just to get cremated? Bro, I can cremate you for free. Just get me some, like, build a fire pit. I'll cremate you for free. Wait, I need to rest. I can spend $8 to rest. Or I could spend $8. Wait, why would I spend $8 and only get part of my focus up? Honestly, my car's fine. We don't need to rest. Resting's for cowards. We're gonna go to Kansas City, brother. What's up? What you got? We're going to Kansas City. God help us all. US 35 to Kansas City. God help us. My focus is good. The car condition is good. The fear is about 7 hours away. The police missed us because they're stupid. Are you the jackalope? I'll give you $13 if you can get me. His focus is low. $13? We have a road race. Oregon Trail is 2, yes. I mean, you could consider it a roguelite, Slim. Yeah. I was expecting something completely different than in this game. I'm not going to lie. But it's not a bad game. I'm not going to say this game is bad. It's not what I was expecting, though. Be first place at the end of the song. Be in first place as the song ends. We have to beat Chantel. Every time we race someone, we can pretend it's somebody in Twitch chat who wants to be Chantel. We have 2 minutes. My focus is going down. 2 minutes is all I need. 2 minutes is like a year.
Don't get too excited. I'm right behind you. Call that racing? I call that losing.
Matthew, why would you do that to me? Is that me losing my focus or something? Milliseconds count? I'm just saying, like, 10,000 milliseconds, that's a really long time, too. Devil, you're not the only person to bring up that this is also a foot-centric game.
Speed racing, not
I'm catching up to you, Matthew. Falling asleep at the wheel? No, 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 no. I'm not falling asleep, trust me. We're going 140.
wait, I don't want to lose.
Matthew or Matt's losing. Oh, they're picking up the pace to keep up with me, though. There's only 15 seconds left. Squeeze, baby, squeeze. Oh, my God. What an idiot. There's a singular cat hair that just went down.
Faster next time.
Now we have someone
Easy
talking
living?
to us.
Or was it simple rimming? At first, I thought she's like, I'm such a loser. My husband left me. Boo-hoo. But then I like started listening, and now
That
I
joke
kinda
has not
want
been
her
made,
to
Devil.
adopt
Don't
me.
worry.
Joy's the kind of person who's been asleep her whole life, and now Joy's awake. And Joy figured she deserves some joy.
My dude
in
is
her life
falling
and
asleep a
discovered
lot. I
the
think we
true
might need to
face of the
rest.
patriarchy. For her, it's Carl's ugly face, I guess.
Who's Carl?
But man, he sounds like the worst douchebag ever. If I ever see him, I'll fart on him. Joy, my joy. Just say the word.
Is that what it's like to have a podcast? You just say random shit like that all the time? I could do a podcast. So guys, who do you want to see? Wait, win your first race, win any race without taking damage, 2 achievements. Who do you want to see first on the Burr cast where I interview indie devs and all that stuff? Who's getting on there first? Almost perfect across the board. Clay? Who's Clay? You've won the race. Your reward is $13. Danny. Danny does make games. The last thing you fell asleep behind the wheel. The last thing you remember is, I fell asleep behind the wheel. Lil Stina. I've fallen asleep behind the wheel. Your wanted level rises from fast driving, road races, and police chases. You can lower it by crossing a state line. Dude, I am wanted by the Missouri police right now, man. Don't worry, they ain't gonna catch me. Their joust game, but Free Lives just made Angerfoot.
Isn't it nice to take a break from all that running? Even unicorns have to take it easy sometimes, even though they are magical creatures. Yes, you pat Mr. McChunky on the neck and, oh no, your ice cream's melting.
Falcus, I think, bought me that game, Faye. Roguelite, I'm pretty sure I have that in my library. Dome Keeper devs? Bippin' Bits would definitely talk to us.
Watch out. Your eyes snap open at the last second.
Wait,
Your
let's
heart
guy
almost
talk.
leaps out of your chest as the truck misses you by inches. The sound of honk deafening, the flash of lights blinding. You slowly pull over. Fuck this shit.
Oh.
If you want to stay alive, You gotta get some sleep.
I feel like I would be really good at interviewing these little devs because I like to think I'm pretty good at researching the ins and outs of a dev. And I feel like I'd be able to pull out... You'd call me the Sean Evans of indie devs interviews. Because I'll be pulling out questions like, so I noticed that back in 2015 you did a game jam for this game. What was the process of going through that game jam? What was the first step? What made you want to do horrible choices like this or something like that? I don't know. I need to get a logo and like all that first. Kat, you need to make me a logo and a profile picture and all of that for a Burrcast. Sound good? Thank you. And then I'll get the whole interview started. It will be every Friday or every other Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. There will be dev interviews. We finally end the podcast. Me and some random devs, maybe. I want to. My first step is getting a nice little logo presented and all of that, and then getting interviews lined up. Maybe I can relate Patreon with it, get a few episodes recorded. Maybe I record them off stream, and then it's like, hey, if you guys want to listen to this and watch it, Patreon subs get it a week early or something. I don't know. There's a lot that we can do. We're going to pass out and focus, or it's going to go up. We're going to wait 4 hours. You got some rest. Look out for yourself. Oh my god, we're dead. If your fear reaches you from behind, you'll have a chance to beat it in a fear race. If it reaches your city or destination or your goal before you, you'll lose the run. We cannot let our fear get to Kansas City before me. We got to Kansas City before my fear. I don't know. Should I do them live on stream? Or should I just have them be saved for, like, Patreon and YouTube and Spotify or something? Because I listen to podcasts on Spotify. I'll be honest with you. I listen to podcasts on Spotify. Because if they're not live, I can kind of do them whenever I want. And it doesn't have to be a schedule. I just need to get them out at the same time every week. Or every 2 weeks. Like, I could just be like, hey, guys, no stream this morning. Doing an interview. Keep out on the Patreon to get it early. Upload them on YouTube the next, like, few days after. We're gonna explore the sweetest place, a glimpse from the road.
Townsfolk say it's an unnatural way of living. They, on the other hand, feel wrongfully judged. Why can't everyone just leave them be? You could just keep on driving, but looking out the window, you see this woman staring at you. Are all these kids hers? She approaches the fence, eyes wild. Why do you keep harassing these poor children? She screams. But it sounds fake. When she gets closer, her demeanor changes. She takes out a thick envelope from her dress pocket. Could you? Please? She nods at the mailbox right across the street.
She's talking to me. Send the envelope, steal the money. We could rob a poor woman. We've already robbed a Nazi. Send the envelope, get the reputation up. I do like the idea of having it be Patreons get one, get them earlier. Then you guys would feel more obligated to sub to the Patreon because right now Patreon mostly just gets YouTube stuff early. And Patreon gets YouTube stuff early and like a thumbnail glimpse and shout outs at the end of videos. Now those aren't bad. But imagine you get a whole podcast earlier than everybody else. So you get more stuff on Patreon. What if she's sending money to a Nazi? We have to just take the chance. We'll just send the envelope. We're not going to steal it. I couldn't steal from her. That would be mean. We could restores the car conditions. We could buy items in a shop. Do I want... Okay, wait a minute. Do I want my focus to be super high? Or no, I want it to be super high. One person I subbed to on Patreon releases an early for a sub, then releases the audio to non-subs, and then for subs releases a video recorded version for Patreons only. Video recorded version only? Found a game on Steam that has Skibbity in the title. A warm cup of coffee is $4. Cigarettes, I'll buy the coffee. I can only go to Topeka, Kansas. Wait, what is this? We have to wait an hour. Speed. It's an amphetamine. Use it to gain focus. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to wait an hour. Hold X to quick use the shown item. I'd have to make like a whole unedited scene for Patreon as well. Like a whole OBS scene for Patreon, for podcast. I had a name that I came up with that I thought was okay, but then I felt like it was too restrictive. I had interview in indies, but then I felt like that was too restrictive. Because then it's like, oh, you're stuck just doing that because that's the name of it. We have to go to Topeka, Kansas, aka Depression. The Burrcast. Kansas, we're not really wanted by the police in Kansas. Kansas, we're kind of safe. Never mind, we just sped. But that's the thing, I don't really have any bloopers on my main channel anymore since I don't really like stand up. My stand-in desk like hasn't worked in like 3 months. The Burglecast. The Burglecast. We have to go to Wichita next? Oh my god. Well, let's explore the city first. Pungle. A glimpse from the road, hippies. Write this down.
At the first glance, they appear to be a group of colorful hippies, but when they block your path, you realize they're not hippies. They're just trouble.
Write this down, Faye.
These junkies are so high you have no doubt you'll win the fight. But are you willing to attract attention just to save a few bucks?
Skibberty. Skibberty. Beat them. Not enough fame. Intimidate. Focus goes down. Give them cash. Oh, man. I beat up a Nazi. Now I'm going to lose my $10. Can I see my resources? I got 20 bucks. I'll give him half of it. You've avoided the fight with the hippies, but lost some money. I didn't want to fight hippies anyways. 2 hours to repair my car. My car's in pretty good shape right now, so we're going to go to Wichita, Kansas. Dev Diaries. The Dev Diaries. Hi, I am not a developer, nor do I ever have the skills to be said developer. I barely slipped by him. Now we have to listen to this.
The infamous interstate jackalope slips away from yet another high-speed chase.
That's me.
Putting the competence of American law enforcement in question. Many wonder why catching one criminal proves to be such a challenge. The local police chief, Colonel Black, assures that the policemen pursuing the jackalope are carefully selected, highly competent officers of the law, and assures they're doing everything in their power to finally put the jackalope behind bars. But what cannot be ignored is that the public wants to know what specifically is being done about the daredevil terrorizing our roads and when it will finally be safe to simply walk the streets. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
Inside Indies, Indies Inside. But if you have like that kind of stuff in the title, you're kind of trapping yourself into that one thing. What if I want to interview... I don't know. What if I want to interview Kat on my podcast? She wouldn't go on a podcast. But I guess it's sometimes good to be trapped in the one thing, you know? I could go back to Topeka, Kansas, or we could go to Oklahoma City, which sounds miserable. But let's explore Wichita, Kansas. I'll owe you $16 if I can get this to Little Rock, Arkansas. I cannot get that to Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm sorry. There's just not enough time. My fear is catching up to me. Indies nuts. Wait, so I wanted to talk about this quickly. Focus per fame level. Oh, it's 50% off. I wanted to, when we were talking about games, you're such an egomaniac. I was looking at games this morning on Steam, and I absolutely hate that there's so many stupid games where you just clicker games that just have a fucking PNG image as their main thing. Because the success of Banana, which I'm sure everybody has already forgot about Banana. It's so annoying how many of those there are now. A glimpse from the road, a glitched nomad. The runs in this game are weird. Banana what? That's it. It was just called Banana.
You see a man outside the junkyard. He can't get up, so you help him out. He offers you some rice and beans, Nana's recipe. You eat, drink, and talk. Turns out he's a nomad, forever on the move, just like you. But then again, you two couldn't be more different. You're bound for a head-on collision with a wall. He's never in a hurry. That damned leg, he groans. Food you like? He despises. Whatever Naeem hates, you love. It's both bizarre and hilarious.
The R for Gotti podcast review from a random guy on the internet. Tip of the iceberg.
At some point, Naeem shows you his trailer. He's leaving tomorrow and doesn't beat around the bush. He likes you.
Have sex with Naeem. We could have a gay sex party right now with Naeem. Wait 1 hour. Not interested. If we want to have sex, we need 500 bits to convince me. They're hot. Do it. I don't know, man. Sorry, guys. It's not June anymore. We can't have gay sex. We can't have gay sex in July. One hour? Bro. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Falcus.
Gay sex. Also Katana Zero.
Matt, do you want to vote on anything? We're having sex with this man. But first, I'm putting a vote on Katana Zero. I don't know how to pin a message, so I'm just not gonna. So, Devil wants Falcus messages pinned, because gay sex, also Katana Zero. There's a hype train close by. Could we get a hype train for gay sex? We're having some sweet sexual times with Naeem. I mean, I got 1,000 bits. So, we'll have sex for 1,000 bits, gladly.
It could be worse.
Yeah, you could be bald and have a big nose.
Hype train started.
That was it.
Dead.
Don't go in the dead. Devil, thanks for the gifted sub to Delilah. Is Diddy Lodima, thanks for the 200 bits. A vote on Borderlands. I respect it. We might be playing Borderlands next month. Before we explore Oklahoma City, that was quick. That's all you need is a few. All you need is a few seconds. One of the last places on Earth that I want to go is probably Oklahoma City, along with Gary, Indiana. I will not lie to you. Oklahoma City does not seem like a nice place. Two men. How quick can it be when there's two fellas? You know what I mean? Two men, please. We were in and out. It was like a shower. Jackson, Mississippi. Bro, my fear is about to take over Jackson, Mississippi. We're actually running out of time to get to our destination. There's a hype train. Level 6 hype train. If you guys get it to level 6, Matt could finally get his gritty goose. Imagine a gritty goose for someone that approved of gay sex. In July. Can I not explore Oklahoma City? Maybe I already did. Oh, yeah, I already did. They were like, hey, can you, like, take my package? July 12th, the most famous day of hatred. We're going to Dallas, Texas. Do they even have any power? Traveling. I only have $1.34. Can I, like, sell stuff for money? I really need to make some money here. That's where you are? Well, we're about to go there. I need money. Are you the jackalope? I'll give you $13 if you can get me. We're doing another road race. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Damn.
It could be worse.
Yeah, you could be bald and have a big nose. Calasar gifting a tier 3 to Diggity Dan. A tier 3. That's 5 votes, Calasar. You get 5 votes on a video game that I'll probably play in August. If you want them. And you don't even have to have them if you don't want them. Damn, tier 3 to Diggity Dan, the Diggity Man. Press any key, we're racing. Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blaze on the Impaler. Hauler getting laid tonight. Switch and roll tight, got me spinning the dike. Taking the highway, making money the flyway. We're going up against John. Gotta get away. I haven't listened to that song in a couple of years. Wanna be a baller? What a great song, though.
Oh, shit. You're the Interstate Jekyll. Wanna race for cash?
Considering how badly I need cash, crashing will lower your car condition. Sorry, John. I didn't mean to crash into you. My man is stuck. See you later, John.
Yeah, you're fast, but I'm not giving up yet.
My man got stuck. He's an idiot. To name I know? What is name I know? John's an idiot. I did crash into John at one point. I think me crashing into him caused him to... What the... How the hell did he get here? You vote for Death Road to Canada? I've owed you that game for so long. I should probably put it... You know, I'll put it on the list just for you because I've owed it to you for so long. I'll put it on there. And I'll put 5 votes on Death Road to Canada. You can't stop me. But you know what's really sad? This is the most exciting thing of John's life. Even though John helped me stay in Canada because John was my lawyer. But John didn't have an H in his name. Oh, I was going to vote for Borderlands. Yeah, it's up to you. You could have 5 votes on Borderlands if you'd rather have that. Because it seems like Borderlands is quite loved. There's only 15 seconds left to beat John.
300 more to go with my 200, so I'm 1 vote for golf.
Hell yeah, Lodima. Thanks for the 300 bits. What the Golf will get another vote. And now has more votes than Lego Star Wars. It's halfway to level 6. We just beat the shit out of John, and he got us $13, which is what we needed. Thank you, Lodima.
You're probably wondering, how's our favorite driver doing?
I'm the favorite driver.
I'm gonna tell you, because I know things. I have my ways, you know? Like, I'm just, like, super duper likable. Like, I'm so fucking likable that an old lady bought me a pretzel the other day with chocolate, real sweet. And then she told me about her grandkids, like, one of them's in prison, the other threatened her with, like, a machete.
What the?
Wait, was it a machete? Oh, right, the driver. Pig swarmed her, but she got away easy. The pursuit ended in a spectacular
Hey, anime girl Naruto.
Sheriff Sir, we are sorry. We will piss on each other now and jerk off without breaking eye contact.
This girl seems like a podcast host that tries too hard to be funny. And, like, it doesn't work. Like me.
Go touch some grass.
D3 VilXL3 Gussie gifted a tier
Devil,
1 sub
thanks
to
for
Anime
gifting a
Girl
sub to
Naruto.
Anime Girl Naruto.
They have given 233 gift subs in the
Go
channel.
touch some grass. There's only 15 seconds left. Matthew, I'm sorry, you're not getting your Gritty Goose. I assume that's a vote for Borderlands as well. Pause this game. 6 votes for Borderlands now? Oh my god, one tier 3 changes so much. Because now Borderlands is in first place. But wait, I got a Hype Train emote. I got Choo Choo Kitty Hype. That's not that bad of an emote. I have my own jam emote, but that's not bad. Thanks, Devil. Thanks, Lodima. Thanks, Kalasar. Thanks, Falcus. And thanks, Matt. Shout out to the people that gave us bits for gay sex. It's a rabbit, not a cat. It says kitty hype. I'm pretty sure that's a cat. Lodima gigantified a Gritty Goose. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought you could only gigantify emotes that were other people's. You won the race and the reward is $13. That's good because I had $0. We're almost in Dallas, Texas. But the fear is going to get to the destination before me. What's up, Metal Fuse? How are you doing? Family
You
men.
find Thomas and his family on the side of the road. With their car breaking down, it's quickly turning into the worst vacation of their lives. And now this, a friggin' con artist, has talked him into buying this beautiful antique Bible. But the one he gave me is a blank. You agree to drive Thomas to the nearest phone booth so he can call for roadside assistance.
Oh god, Matt, that emote is so ugly.
That's the thief right there. I'm calling the cops, Thomas whispers as you walk in. The guy doesn't look like a crook, more like a single father who fell on hard times and is struggling to feed his daughter.
Warn the crook, fame, I get wanted. Warn the crook, but make him pay you in return. My reputation goes down. Don't intervene. I'm not going to intervene in this, man. You do what you need to do, Thomas. Ah, man, I'm not going to be able to make it to the city in time. The fear is definitely going to get there before me because I need to go to one more city. Cost, dude, I've got $8 left, too. And we have to go to Houston. Oh, no. We'll explore. A glimpse from the road. A chance model.
You finally find a parking spot, but before you can exit the car, some guy gets in from the passenger side. He's furious. About fucking time. Alejandro's waiting. You don't even know where the place is? Jeez, take a left. Intrigued, you follow his directions and end up at a photo studio. Turns out they mistook you for a model, and you're going along with it. Why not? They're paying cash. You'll try to look
dangerous.
Mas emoción. Are you a professional or not? Alejandro shouts repeatedly. When you're done, they pay you. A little. You gotta bail, though. The real model finally arrived.
Leave. Dangerous photo, $10 and fame. Obtain the collectible dangerous photo. Gosh, you look dangerous. Gosh, you guys, I look so dangerous. Isn't it crazy how such dangerous people can be in the same place at the same time? We're gonna buy some duct tape because now we have so much money. The most useful thing in history of humankind, duct tape. We're gonna take some drugs and we're gonna go to Houston, Texas. Is fame good if we're a criminal? We're kind of a criminal. We're only a 3-star criminal in Dallas, it looks like, or in Texas. I don't think we're gonna get there in time, though. We're definitely not gonna get there in time. But our fear is about to get to the destination.
Jolene Somerset. Okay. On the air, 1 2 1 2. Mic on. Air on. Steaming black cup of coffee with 2 sugars within reach. Right.
2 sugars?
Quick and painless. Here we go. Hello, folks. Jolene Somerset, and you are listening to Simple Living FM. Looking for house maintenance tips? Won't find them here. Business advice? Not from me. Hope to hear one of my cooking lessons. You are too late for that. But if you want to know personal details from a middle-aged woman's life going through a divorce, well, then you, my friend, have tuned into the right place. And if you
so
suck
boring.
a stick around, then I, oh, dear.
She's so boring, man. She's so boring. A glimpse from the road, chill race.
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcast.
A chill race?
Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
Accept chill race music only. By completing chill race, you gain focus, reduce wanted level, or stop fear for a while. Let's accept the chill race music only, because then we can maybe reduce the wanted. We can maybe stop the fear and have a small chance to actually get to the city before it, but I don't think we will. We just have to enjoy the ride. So I guess this is the perfect time to say what's on your mind. What's on your mind, gamers? All we have to do is enjoy the ride. We're thinking of Lemire, our gay lover. Work is stupid. Yeah! That's what's on my mind. Fuck work. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday? Oh yeah, it is. It is Friday. On my mind is blank. Not even sleepy yuck on the minds. Thank God it's something Friday. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. But what about Miss Jackson? Is she going to Carolina? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. I never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologized a trillion times. Motherfucker has no place in my home. Sleepy yuck. Damn, I respect it. I honestly fully respect your decision and can understand. Is my hat new? I got it like 2 weeks ago. It's the newest of my hats. I'm sure you do not like it because my team knocked your team out of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Granted, my team didn't win the Stanley Cup, but we knocked you guys out. Sorry about that. We are both losers. Yeah. Am I feeling better about the Stanley Cup loss or my sickness? The Stanley Cup loss? Yeah. Feeling fine about that. My sickness, yeah. Still have a cough here and there, but it sucks because me and Kat both started to feel better from the sickness. And then it got incredibly hot in our apartment. Like, our apartment the past 3 days has been like 35 degrees Celsius, which is in the 80s, maybe low 90s Fahrenheit for you Americans. That's just in our apartment how hot it was. And it's just like, man, this is awful. So like we stopped feeling sick and then it just got really hot. What a nice little drive this was. How long is this drive? Oh, that answers that question. I'm on the wrong side of the fucking road. Finish a chill race. Man, having feeling sucks. Riley Reyes. Really? That's a quote? Please, anything can be a quote if that's a quote. I sure hope it doesn't rain coconuts today. Burr 2024. What's up, Platypus? How are you doing? Hello, hello. Stop fear for 4 hours. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop it long enough. I'm speeding to Texas, man. I don't even care. Okay. It's going to take us... Oh, we're so close to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Got back from camping last night. How was the camping? Momo, hello. My favorite quote is "Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't say shit" by Eazy-E.
You met Sheila in a Japanese bar, half naked and armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny.
She's a convict.
It's the last night of freedom for her.
The last night of freedom for her? Would we open up to her or do we listen to her? We went horseback riding. Did you fall? Open up to her.
By her empathetic attitude, you tell her all about yourself and your fears, and she really listens. At some point, you realize you're in her apartment. She invites you to join her in bed.
Have sex with Sheila or not interested? We could have more sex. Our character seems to be a bisexual fiend. Wait for 1 hour, not interested. Is the 1 hour? Bro, that we don't need 1 hour. We need like 1 minute. What are you talking about? We're in and out. Slut run. Let's be a slut. The slowed down fear did not help us there. I think we're about to die here anyway. Shop. Today's newspaper. I'll buy it since I only got $6. To Baton Rouge we go. We gotta speed the Baton Rouge. Run! We have to escape the police chase. What's the point of this game? Your point of this game is to become the best driver possible. At the start of every run, you have a destination city that you need to get to before your fear gets there, which is the red stuff. And in between the cities, it's going to cost you money to go from city to city for like gas. You can buy items that gives you more focus, buy items that repairs your car. And between the cities, you can do races against other like NPCs that like you. You can listen to the radio that tells you stuff, or have conversations with people and have chats with people. And then that's basically, you're just trying to get to a city. Right now, I need to escape the police. My fear is about to catch up with me, so I don't really have time to slow down.
We have a visual on the suspect.
So we just have to escape them. My fear is gonna beat me in this. I don't think I'm winning this run. I didn't know what to expect of this game, but I didn't expect what it was. What we've done is not what I expected. Ads are starting if you're not subscribed. I'm sorry, you're getting ads. Risky stunts to increase my style meter. How does one do a risky stunt? No. Why are you running from the cops? Because we were speeding and we don't have time to get pulled over for an hour. You also are a criminal in this game, so the cops do try to stop you. We're gonna go through the detour.
Can you see him? Where the heck did he go?
This driving roguelite is missing alcohol. I think we're doomed. Oh, we had to use a revive to get out of that. Okay. Oh. Gotta use another revive. I don't know how many revives you get, but I used 2 of them. My fear meter. Well, I think my style has been pretty good. 3, we got 3 revives remaining. They ain't catching me, man. They ain't catching me. I'm going way too fast.
We're at this party, me and my ex, right? I'm high as fuck after destroying a ton of coke in the bathroom.
What?
When I say a ton, I mean a ton. My body's amazing. And suddenly, there's cops at the door. I hear the cops say something like, neighbors complaining about the alligator, and I'm like, I gotta bail. So I run, straight through a closed glass door, into the backyard pool, out and over the fence. Completely forgot there's a slope there. So I fall down 16, maybe 18 feet, break into my own car, short-circuit it, and floor it onto the highway. All of it in less than 2 minutes. You escaped the cops, Jackalope? Congrats. But beat this.
I'm Jackalope, so... Hey, subaccount 7. I have not played Bears in Space. I remember you telling me about that game, but I never played it. It looked interesting, to say the least. We will continue the journey now. You've escaped the police. We might make it. Maybe we will make it. Who knows? This is the last area. A glimpse from the road. Dust storm race.
A ferocious dust storm forces you to seek shelter, but the large shed you see by the road is already occupied. The girl looks young, ambitious, and nervous. She wants to become a NASCAR driver. Claims she drives better than any man.
Hope you're doing good, subaccount.
Right now, in the storm, or are you chicken?
Accept the challenge. We will accept the challenge. We might as well do a race. We might as well. We might as well do a race in the Black Mountains. Burr, burr, burr. Also, gamers, today we're playing Chained Together. If you're watching this on YouTube, Chained Together might be on YouTube. where we're playing Chained Together with Matthew or Matt and Daniel Fenner. If you don't know what Chained Together is, think of Only Up with multiple people and you're stuck together. That's what it is, basically. It should be legendary. Suit up. I'm damaging my car, man. Are you playing it with crowd control? No, we are not. I've never done crowd control. I should probably do something like crowd control because it is a great way to make a little bit of extra money and a fun way to get some fun stuff in the stream for the chat.
Look where you're going. You're gonna kill somebody.
Well, well, well. She may be ahead of me, but we have the style. The only bad thing is the fear is catching up to us. What up, A1? How are you doing? Hey, my car sucks. I can catch up to her still. What's up, Gamer Pro? How are you? God. I have 20 seconds. Ten seconds! Bro, I lost! Calisar, we're gonna be professionals at it, I promise.
But also engages in racing competitions
Professionals.
on our very roads. It appears they are willing to disregard any speed limit in order to beat their opponent. The police ask all drivers to remain vigilant and immediately report any jackalope sightings to local authorities. And so the high-speed chase that gripped the entire country continues, with no finish line in sight.
Spencer, Baton Rouge, Louisiana is the finish line, but we just lost that race. I lost. I definitely got some style though, right? 70% on the style. Continue the journey. Oh, I just lost $7. You lost the girl, sure knows how to drive, she'll be a great racer. I have no money. Ah, damn it.
Steve freaking Landry, a true American, a devout Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country.
from scratch. Congressmen, senators, lobbyists, presidential candidates, TV evangelists, media personalities, actors, producers, everyone knows who Steve Landry is. They're listening right now, along with 3 million other Americans.
You have nowhere to run.
A proud white American with a gun and strong conservative views.
Game failed.
Open your eyes and see this girl, beautiful and eerie, dancing around you in complete silence. Or maybe it's that only you can't hear the music. You try to move, but can't. The girl just smiles at you when you try to speak. Finally, you hear something. But it's not the music the girl's dancing to.
I lost.
It's something different. You recognize it. You've heard it before. Suddenly, she closes the gap between you two. You should be afraid, but you're not. She kisses you gently on the chin and whispers, "We'll meet again. Soon."
Run summary. Burr. Elusive grave digger. You won many police chases, leaving a lot of disappointed cops behind. You buried a dead family. You robbed the old Nazi, marked him, and left him by a dumpster. You visited the store inside a nuclear shelter. You stood up for the couple being attacked by the pastor. You buried the dead family and left. You helped the electro gal. You almost crashed while driving drowsy and dreaming about a unicorn. You helped the women from the sect. You offered money to the junkie hippies to avoid fighting them. You enjoyed Naeem's company a lot and ended up having sex with him. You let Thomas call the cops on the crook and did nothing. You got mistaken for a model and posed in a photo shoot looking dangerous. You spent a nice time with Sheila and had sex with her. You raced a racer girl. What's next? Is that it? Oh, it just shows you your entire run. We can skip this. We know what we just did. We already had this. We already did all this. Nice little run recap. Not bad. Not bad. That's still only Act 1, though. Yeah, there's 4 acts. Well, I guess we'll have to try to win Act 1 next time.